the proceedings of the Supreme Court in this case, the remarks passed by judges adjudicating this case have also attracted a lot of attention. Justice Mansoor Ali Shah rightly pointed out the Supreme Court cannot brush aside these allegations. Given the egregious harassment that judges of the Islamabad High Court have faced since the issuance of the letter. Well, an interesting aspect of the letter written by the judges of the Islamabad High Court is that conversations which previously happened behind closed doors and in hushed tones have now dominated politico-legal landscape. And the one advantage of, for want of a better word, mainstreaming these conversations is that it removes any veneer of uncertainty, which is why the proceedings emanating from the Supreme Court taking suo motu cognizance of this case have also acquired a lot of attention. And while we talk about the proceedings of the Supreme Court in this case, the remarks passed by judges adjudicating this case have also attracted a lot of attention. Now, we have seen throughout these proceedings, the Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, has repeatedly clarified that no incident of interference by the executive or the harassment of judges has been brought to his attention since he assumed the office of the Chief Justice. Nonetheless, given the egregious harassment that judges of the Islamabad High Court have faced since the issuance of the letter, and particularly the surveillance of one judge of the Islamabad High Court shows that judges continue to be the subject of harassment and intimidation, which is why the comments passed by Justice Mansoor Ali Shah are of extreme importance. As Justice Mansoor Ali Shah rightly pointed out, the Supreme Court cannot brush aside these allegations. And like any other crisis, because we must acknowledge that this is one of the gravest constitutional crises that has confronted our judiciary in recent times. Nonetheless, like any other crisis, this crisis also presents an opportunity for the Supreme Court and for the judiciary collectively to build a guardrail against interference and harassment by the executive. And while we have noted in recent times that judges, including the Chief Justice of Pakistan, faced surveillance while he was a judge of the Supreme Court and during the malicious reference against him, it is about time that judges of the Supreme Court collectively come out with an institutional response so as to obviate any attempt to emasculate the judiciary and so as to ensure that judges are insulated from harassment and intimidation by members of the executive.